3, 2, 1. Oh, I think we're live. Yeah, we're live.
You know,
Steve. Oh
yeah.
my God.
Huh?
We're live.
Live what?
Oh my God. I can't make this up. John, what do you want me to call John? What do you want me to call? Is it Sithtalkers or is it Force Fuckers?
It's Force Fuckers.
What? Everybody at the beginning, because this will be edited out of my audio podcast. The podcast last week,
Why is your name in all caps? Am I supposed to be like, Lando, every time I say your name?
Maybe.
Am I yelling at you?
Maybe.
All right.
Well, what I was going to say is because this won't be, I'm going to edit all this out at the beginning, but like for the audio, but like, so if you're here on YouTube, so last week, me and Steve, we did record. we did record together, and we had some golden moments on there as always, and the audio was all lost.
Let's
lost in translation.
Let's be real. My audio sounded perfect.
My audio sounded like I was through a wind tunnel because it picked up my work headset, work mic, and not my mic, and I didn't double check, so it was my fault.
Discount double check.
But all right, so everybody, thank you everybody for hanging out with us tonight. We are going to record our podcast live on YouTube, so this is going to be a lot of fun. So here,
your mom's a lot of fun.
We have the same mom. I can't make this up, people. Who we got in here right off the top? We got Mr. John Brewer.
Hello,
Brewer. Suzanne. Hello. John.
I'm in there. Hey.
Oh,
hey,
God.
hey,
John, is it Sithtalkers or is it Force Fuckers? I gotta know what to say. When we're doing the podcast tonight, what I gotta call everybody, right?
I'm not talking until you acknowledge me in the chat.
Oh boy! Everybody do the chop chop, chop 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 chop. Everybody do the chop chop. Hey, anybody haven't seen the last reaction video? Go check that out. So yeah, anyways, all right, here we go. We're going to start the podcast off. So, ready?
No.
Are you ready, Sith Talk? Are you ready, Force Fuckers?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Force Fuckers.
Oh boy. I don't know if that's going to stick.
This is so fun for me, because being able to do this and then like instantaneously leaving here and doing a 2-piece set is so hard to do.
Force my John. Force Fuckers.
Yeah. Force Fuckers.
All right, Force Fuckers. Everybody do the chop chop. Chop 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 chop. Number 3, just like me. Chop 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 chop.
Chop 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 chop.
Good energy. But let's try it again. Chop 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 chop. All right, here we go.
Everybody do the chop chop.
Here you go. See how everybody's with us here at the beginning. This is what we do before we record.
No,
right,
what we do is Lando runs through the entire fucking episode with me like a pain in my ass, and then gets my natural reaction, not recording. Then we start recording, and at the end, he has the balls to look at me and say, "Your first reaction was so much funnier."
All right, here we go. I'm excited because we're going to talk. I'm going to talk about Light of the Jedi.
And I'm going to fall asleep.
By Charles Soule. I'll try to keep it brief.
Yeah.
I'll try to keep it brief. But
are you boxers or briefs?
Oh, God. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go, Force Fuckers. All right, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Sithtalkers, a Star Wars podcast. I'm your host, Mike Lando. Ferrando, joined by my real life brother,
They call me Steve.
And welcome to episode 94, Light of the Jedi, baby!
I don't ever remember a Jedi protruding light.
We are all the Republic. There you go. All right.
What?
We're all
the Jedi aren't, but Jedi aren't Republic.
We are all the Republic.
But Jedi is not Republic.
But the Jedi are in the Republic.
But they're not. They're a Jedi. They're not a part of the Republic, right?
What do you mean? They basically like are together with the Chancellor.
So
they
work
work hand in hand with the Republic.
Yeah, but they're not. They uphold their own law, right? They're the Jedi way, not the Republic.
Well, they have their own ways, but
they're like
work.
higher. Actually, if you think about it, they're kind of like hired bounty.
Did you read the fucking book? Did you read the High Republic book? No, I read the book, so you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. All right, so welcome to episode 94, The Light of the Jedi. And as obviously the main topic today will be The Light of the Jedi book by Charles Soule. We got some great other topics. We got some segments for you guys. But first, I'm going to get it out of the way. I just want to thank everybody for listening out there in the podcast world. Please follow us on Apple Podcasts.
Wait,
on
isn't
Spotify.
the podcast world just the same as the normal world? Like, it's just the world, right?
Well, I don't know, because we're going into like like the Wanda. I don't know if you're watching WandaVision.
I'm not, but I heard
like
it's really good.
Oh, it's really good. But like the Spider-Verse, like it's a whole new world of Spider-Mans galore. We got Toby, Andrew Garfield, and we got the new Tom Holland boy. I don't know what just happened. This isn't episode 94 of the musical.
We're not watching another Bully Maguire, are we?
He's gonna be in the Spider-Verse.
Oh my God. God.
Anyways, I just want to thank everybody for listening out there. Please follow us on all the podcast platforms. If you're watching us live tonight on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We really do appreciate it. Follow us on all our social medias at Sithtalkers, on Instagram, on the Twitter, on Facebook. Shoot us an email, sithtalkers@gmail.com. But who emails anymore? And if you're feeling generous, I have set up stream elements, or buy me a coffee. You could tip the show. It helps. You're not entitled to tip in any means, way, shape, or form. If you just want to listen, that is just fine. I love you all the same. But I figured I'd throw that out there. So yeah. So, oh man, you're like my Vanna White, you know. So all the YouTubers, Steve's like my Vanna White. So all the podcast listeners, I'm sitting there just trying to plug the show at the beginning, just get it out of the way, so I don't have to do it. So I don't have to do it for the rest of the episode. And he's over here like Vanna White making faces and stuff at me. So there you go, audio listeners.
Because it takes him 9 hours to.
It's a lot of stuff.
All of your shit.
Yeah.
You know what? Watch this. Here. Okay, audio listeners, podcast listeners, you tell me. Give us some feedback. What do you like? Do you like Lando's giant spiel, or do you rather it just sound like this? Thanks to all you Force fuckers out there. Follow us on all forms of social media. You asshats know what that is. Fuck you, and listen to more of us.
All right, so all the podcast listeners, also check us out on YouTube. Like, we're doing a live stream tonight, but we also do reaction videos every Saturday and Wednesday. And coming, we will be doing exactly, try not to laugh videos and try not to headbang videos. So we're gonna dip our toes into some newer different videos, and they'll all be on the YouTube channel. So it'll be lots of fun. So check us out on YouTube, Sithtalkers.
I knew you had a foot fetish.
What?
Huh?
Anyways, all right. So, Steve.
Yeah.
Really quickly. So you know how Lando likes to start the show off, the podcast off. Something random. Random Rando. I tried to do this last week
damn
without
it.
you. Rando with Lando. Right? And you gave me a little
because it's Rando with Lando. What's he gonna say today? It's Rando with Lando. He's my brother. Maybe Lando. Rando. What's he gonna say today? Oh, it's Rando. Lando. What's he gonna say?
This is what I'm gonna say. DickTime with Lando. DickTime with Lando. DickTime with Lando. DickTime with Lando. Who's got biggest dick?
Me.
Who's got the biggest dick? DickTime with Lando. You know it's DickTime with Lando. DickTime with Lando. DickTime with Lando. Who's got the biggest dick?
Me.
Who's got the biggest dick? DickTime. DickTime with Lando. With Lando. Yeah! All right! Yeah! Spruced it up a little bit for you. All right, Sithtalkers, it's now time for everybody's favorite segment.
Nobody's favorite segment.
DickTime with Lando. Star Wars character versus Star Wars character. Who has the biggest dick? All right, so this week I figured I would do, we're going to do the High Republic. For the main topic. So, but I think we go back a little further. We do the Old Republic, and I'm going to let you choose your own Old Republic person.
Yeah,
but Lando has what?
Lando.
What
is Snoop Dogg in the High Republic?
Boots. Oh boy, it's almost better than the 3POO joke.
The DB69 joke was hilarious.
I thought it was good. Check that out. It's a YouTube clip and it's on last week's podcast. Okay, but DickTime. Lando for the Old Republic has Darth Bane.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
I have Darth Malik.
Ooh.
Because that's a nerd I can get into is the Old Republic, right?
I like it. This is like really tough because Darth Bane is the Sith Lord who is he's the one who started the rule of two.
Yeah.
So
but Darth Malik is one of the baddest motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's back Knights of Old Republic.
Yeah.
Right. So
isn't that what we're doing?
Well, just Old Republic era.
Yeah.
Because Darth Bane kind of comes in at the end.
Yeah.
Because he helps wipe out the
yeah.
So he's the
Malik
only one that's left.
Malik just murders his brother to prove a point.
Yeah, Malik was there with Revan. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Malik's awesome. Great character. If you guys have played the game, beautiful, really good story.
You know what? Ty. I think they're both awesome characters.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Darth Revan for the win. Because if we could get Keanu Reeves,
please.
All
right. Hey, you know what we do, Sithtalkers. Yeah, Darth Revan has the biggest dick. Oh, wait a minute. Did you just do the do? And you're the one that gives me shit about doing my own sound effects that I'm going to add in later.
We're live, though. So,
But
we're live.
But this is a live podcast that I am going to edit for the audio listeners. So there will be a do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
So confused. This is confusing.
What do you mean it's confusing? I can't make this up, Sithtalkers. I can't make this up. You know, this is the shit I got to deal with when we record. And then I gotta sit here and I gotta wait and I have to edit this stuff out later. And then I usually just grab my guitar. This is exactly what I do. I usually grab my guitar and I just start playing because I don't have anything else to do because he's on the phone. So, a long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. And I thought me and Qui-Gon Jinn could talk the Federation into maybe cutting them a little slack. But their response, it didn't thrill us. They locked the doors and tried to kill us. We escaped from that gas, met Jar Jar and Boss Nass. We took a bongo from the scene.
Hey,
and
we're on a live. What are you doing? You can't just play music because you feel like it.
To see the Queen.
Dick.
All wound up on Tatooine. That's where we found this boy. Oh, my mind is here, Anakin got maybe Vader someday later. Now he's just a small fry. He left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, singing, soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Did you know this junkyard slave isn't even old enough to shave? But he can use the Force to save. Oh, use him hitting on the Queen, though he's just... Alright, anyways.
Are you going to do that entire song?
I could. Probably get copyright the heck, but...
Oh, yeah, no. 1,000% already on the copyright bandwagon. Sorry, I've got dumb employees.
All right, so can we get back into the show?
What? Huh?
What?
What?
My shirt. You know. Polly wants a cracker. Maybe she will like some food. We're just gonna do Nirvana covers all night. Sweet too and sour. To put out the blue torch. Isn't it? Haven't seen.
Anyway.
No?
I mean, I'm down.
Load up on guns, bring your friends, it's fun to lose. Rape me, my friend.
No, thank you.
I'm not the only one.
you are.
I'm not the only one.
No, you definitely are. Are you literally gonna play every single fucking Nirvana song?
Take a Nirvana request. Everybody in the
Holy
chat.
shit!
Nirvana requests.
Holy fuck balls! I'm like, he's gonna go through all the fucking. He's gonna go through all the songs. This is real.
Oh man.
Sorry for the live listeners. I managed a bunch of stores.
I'd be very impressed if you knew that riff.
Day Tripper.
Yes!
Dick. Be very impressed. I'm a huge Beatles fan, you dickweed.
All right.
Now, if you could do Eleanor Rigby, we'd be.
Well, not on guitar.
Why not?
Because it's.
That's violin.
Eleanor Rigby.
Picks up the rice in the church where a wedding has been.
All right, back to the show. And this has been DickTime with Lando. DickTime with Lando. DickTime with Lando. DickTime with Lando. Who's got the biggest dick?
Me.
Who's got the biggest dick? DickTime. DickTime with Lando. With Lando. All right, there you go. Little dick time with Lando.
You heard it first. Little Dick Time with Lando. Think about that.
Oh,
Self-admission. I didn't say it.
all right, so just cruising along from Dick Time. I'd like to do one more quick segment, and we haven't done this in a really long time. We're going to do, he's not paying attention, Who Does It Better? That's right, Sithtalkers.
I'm not paying attention because I'm going to kick that ass.
Oh, my God. All right, Sithtalkers, so Who Does It Better, where we do an impression, and you let us know who does it better. But we got some new rules this year for 2021 with Who Does It Better. We're just going to wipe the slate clean so you can do any impression that we want. Again, slate is clean. But the new rule is any impression we do must be in the Star Wars world. So it must be, when you're doing it, you must be doing quotes or just talking about Star Wars or talking about something to do with Star Wars. Okay? And since we're wiping the slate clean, Steve, I figured I would give you the pleasure of picking the impression that we do this week.
Got it.
All right. Remember, it's got to be in Star Wars.
Shh. I don't like the sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating. Not like you. You're soft and smooth. Haven't heard that before.
Okay. Obviously, I'm at a handicap here. This is Christopher. That's Star Wars. You know what? I was just going into Tashi Station to pick up some power converters. Uncle Owen. But all my friends are in the academy.
What are you, John Travolta?
Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter. I was just going to the Tashi Station to pick up some power converters, Mr. Carter.
Mr. Carter.
You know I can't do Chris. That's not, like I said, I'm handicapped.
You said I get to choose. It's not my fault.
Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Luke, use the Force. Luke.
What?
All right, there you go, Sithtalkers. There it is. Who does it better? Lando or Steve? Christopher Walken in a galaxy far, far away. Actually, you got to do one more line. You got to do another quote. One more.
Hold on. I got another one. How about a Han Solo quote?
Never tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds. It's that ship that made a Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. I know.
Oh shit. There you go. Let us know. Hit us up, hit me up on Instagram and let me know who did the impression better. Or comments below on YouTube or comments in the chat. But obviously Steve, I guess I sound like John Travolta. So
yeah, it was a great John Travolta.
It was maybe I should go with that next
Kicked
time.
my ass on that one.
Oh boy!
Hey,
all
look,
right,
we could do a two face that face off. Just put your face like that. Yep. Look, John Travolta, Nicolas Cage, right? Am I right?
Your face is bigger than mine.
That's not the only thing.
Oh, all right, Sithtalkers. So,
you remember the Mike Tyson knockout? The dude with eyebrows.
Love that game. Great game. Yeah. Great old school game. All right. Hey, I got a question for you, Steve, before we move on.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
If he was in Star Wars,
yeah,
how would he be portrayed in Star Wars? Would he be a villain? Would he be a good guy? Would he be a Sith, a Jedi?
He'd be Han Solo's dad.
We get flashbacks. Han. Now, this is how you hold your blaster.
You really do sound like John Travolta, man. Like, I mean, it's kind of eerie how good that is. If you like, I'm glad I don't have a John Travolta impression.
Oh, Sandy.
Like Vinny Barbarino.
Oh, Sandy. All right. Anyways, Christopher Walken. What you say? Han Solo's dad?
Han Solo's dad. Yeah, I'm serious. Han Solo's dad. Could you imagine that flashback? And it'd be, him sitting there under Han, being like, Han, never tell me the odds. She understands who you are. Yeah, mother, I don't know. I fucked a lot of women.
All right. All right. I think he would make a good like Imperial Moff or general or somewhere high ranking with the Imperials.
I agree.
Lord Vader. Hokey religions. I'm not conjuring up the data tapes. No.
No.
Sithtalkers, what do you think? Christopher Walken, people in the chat, what kind of character do you think Christopher Walken would be in Star Wars? Imperial, Rebels? Can you see him like in an X-wing? Red 5 reporting in.
It'd be funnier if he is an Ewok.
I'm the one who made Leia's dress. Right, because that's the age-old debate. How did the Ewoks, how did they have a dress, that fit her? All right.
Well, it's the other chick they ate. The one they actually ate, right?
Like, they eat people.
They were going to cook them, man.
They were ready to cook Han and Luke.
Yeah, so that's just the other chick that fell in Andor and that they fucking cooked, The
dress fit perfectly.
Yeah, that was Leia's Padme. That landed first.
All right. So Sithtalkers, let us know who Christopher Walken would be in Star Wars. There you go. So before we get to the main topic, because we're gonna stroll into the main topic. I have a company in the galaxy.
What?
It's Coruscant Chicken. They asked me to write a song for the commercial. Now, normally we have a sponsor, and they come on and they do a little commercial for us. They wanted me to write a song for the commercial. So next week, I'm sure we'll get Coruscant Chicken, the commercial. This week, I'm going to play you the song I wrote for them for the commercial.
That was the most over-explained bit ever.
Right? What do you mean over-explain?
Please, no, we got it.
You want me to go in greater detail?
That was like explaining the joke before it happened.
Well, there is no joke. It's just a song for the commercial.
Oh.
Coruscant Chicken.
Got it. Coruscant Chicken.
John says Walken would be Annie's dad.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Son.
Here comes John Travolta. Vinny Barbarino tells you this, huh? Let me tell you.
Mr. Carter.
It sounds so good. Sounds so good.
All right, here we go. Commercial song for Coruscant Chicken. Future sponsor of Sithtalkers. All right, here we go. Coruscant Chicken's the place to be. It's the best chicken in the galaxy. Buy one breast and get one free. Dark or white, we got all the meat. So come on down and see. Your favorite place to eat is Coruscant Chicken. We don't serve rancor. We'll bring your order straight to your door. Ask all the Jedi Masters, even ask all the Sith Lords. So come on down and see. Your favorite place to eat is Coruscant Chicken. It's finger licking good. Coruscant Chicken, finger licking good. Yoda and May shove it in their face. Oh yeah. Well, Pops and Ma, when they're hungry, they know who to fucking call. That's right. Coruscant. Coruscant Chicken. There you go.
All right. So first off, I want to point out that one, racist against Rancor. It's fucked up. Two, Pretty sure you can't say finger licking good. Copyrighted. 3. Other than that, it was really good.
All right. Buy one breast and get one free. There you go. So there you go. So future sponsor of Sithtalkers, Coruscant Chicken, and I wrote a song for him. There you go. All right, Sithtalkers. So on to the main topic of today's podcast.
Where she is?
The Light of the Jedi novel by Charles Soule.
All right, let's look that up.
There you go. For all the live streamers, right? Here's the book right there. Lando read it in 2 days. 2 days. So Steve, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, I like to think that the author's direction with his paragraphing and paraphrasing had much to be desired. Yep. I love chapter 6 specifically. Really, I think drove home the narrative.
How many chapters were there?
I don't like to confine things into confinement. Yep. I like to think that books kind of have a free spirit. But I will tell you on page 127, it got me. You want to go
127?
Go ahead and open up 127 and you just read a line in
hey, we're live. Let's do it.
Yeah, 127. And you just pick any line from that page, really. And
127.
127.
All right, I'm on page 127.
Yeah, you just
here we go.
Yep.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Just read anything.
That's just pick a line. It's all good.
That will strangle the part of the outer rim, Chancellor.
And that is what I'm talking about. That's just power, strangle, right? The line in the outer rim. That's strong stuff.
Oh boy. All right, Sithtalkers. So, Steve did not read the book. Lando read the book. So basically, I guess I'm here to school Steve on the Light of the Jedi and just give you my thoughts and opinions about the book. And if anybody wants to chime in, who's here in the chat, if you've read the book, you can. Spoilers ahead. Spoilers ahead. Spoilers ahead. Okay. So I just wanted to throw that out there. We'll be talking spoilers about the book to get into it. So Lando's thoughts, Lando's reaction to the book was, I was actually pretty excited to read this book just because it was out. And we've talked about this all the time. It was a story set outside of the Skywalker saga, timeline, whatnot, right? This is 200 years before the Phantom Menace. So, and it's the High Republic of the Jedi. So this is when the Jedi were, flourishing out there. And what I really love about the book, I'll just tell you what like I said, just my thoughts about the book. What I really loved about the book was, you get, and it could get, it's a little tedious, man, because you get introduced to a lot of people.
Like Avar Chris.
It's like one of my favorite Jedi. Loden Greatstorm is actually one of my favorite Jedis too.
So good. Yeah. But and then he's of course the master of Bel Zettifar.
Dude, so I absolutely love him, and he's his apprentice.
Yep.
And I have a little side note that's in the book about him, but I'll get to that. So let me just give you the synopsis, Steve.
Yeah.
And anybody out there, I guess, who hasn't read it, like I said, spoilers. So here's kind of like the synopsis of the book. So the book starts with it's a ship called the Legacy Run, and it's going to the Outer Rim, and it's supposed to be a symbol of hope of these people, trying to, go to the Outer Rim to actually be successful. And there's 9,000 people aboard the ship, I do believe.
There's 9,000.
Are you on a page or something? No, look, I'm doing I have some notes, but Lando didn't really write a lot of notes when I was reading it. I wrote a little bit, but not a lot, because I just wanted to really enjoy the book. So I'm kind of saying all this a lot of it from memory.
Me too.
So bear with me, because there's a lot of characters and you get introduced to a lot of people. But the Legacy Run, it's going to the Outer Rim. It's traveling through hyperspace, and it comes upon another ship in hyperspace, and they try to go around it. Obviously are unsuccessful, and that's why it's called the Great. It's the beginning of the book is like the Great Disaster. It's like the Great Disaster. The first third of the book is all about this disaster in hyperspace. So that's what basically happens at the beginning. There's a hyperspace collision, or the way it describes it in the book, they're trying to go around, and it tears the ship apart. So basically, what's happening is there's what they call them emergences, and they're pieces, debris of the ship that's split apart, and I do believe there's about seven or eight fragments.
And if it wasn't for the Wookiee Jedi, right?
Yes, you're cheating, but anyways, I'll get to that. But so these fragments, they're traveling at like hyperspace speed. So they're moving so fast when they come out of hyperspace, wherever they're coming out of, they could crash into a planet and destroy it. So basically, the whole first third of the book is the collision, them trying to figure out what's happening, and then it's Hetzel. That's a system. That's a system we get introduced to at first, where the chunks are coming out of hyperspace, and there's a couple guys, down there, and they see them. They try to evacuate the planet because there's like 1 billion people that live there.
The planet Hetzel.
Yeah. So, but the Jedi get called in. And number one, they have to figure out how to stop stuff at the speed of light from crashing into the planet. And then number two, during all of this, there's another piece of debris that has Tibetan gas in the debris that's going towards the sun, which could destroy all the planets in the system. And that would kill billions of people. So what was really, really cool about, so obviously there's tons of more stuff. I'm just trying to give you a general thing that happened. But what's really cool was that Avar Kriss, her Jedi ability is to enhance force powers and bring them together among the Jedi. It's kind of like a Jedi mind meld, which is in the expanded universe as a Jedi power.
What's interesting is it seems like in this book that all the Jedis almost have like specialties, which I think is cool.
Which is really cool because Avar Kriss, she sees the Force as music, and she interprets the Force as music and hears the Force as music, which was really, really cool. So, but she has to get all the Jedi and get them all together, minds, to stop the debris from crashing into the sun, and it takes all their force powers to stop it. So basically, once again, like I said, I mean, I can go into some more details, but that's kind of like the general basis of what's going on. Crash, debris is going into the Hetzel planets, and then the Jedi show up and they actually save everybody. There's a character. He's like the nerdy, smart guy, and he's the one who gets tasked. I can't think of his name. I want to say Tar something, but he gets tasked with trying to figure out how to track the rest of the pieces coming out of hyperspace, right? Because they got to figure out how they can track them. And what's really cool is, not to jump ahead, he gets thousands of Navidroids and links them together to figure out how to track all the pieces, which is super cool. And they're trying to find the flight box, kind of like on an airplane that records everything. So they're trying to find that so they can find out what the heck is going on and find out how this collision happened. Because the book dives into hyperspace, and it explains it as there's single lanes. And it's kind of like you get on an on-ramp and off-ramp when you travel through hyperspace. And it's empty. It's just that lane is just for you. So there shouldn't be anybody else in the lane. So that's why they're trying to figure this out. Other characters in the book that are like hyperspace experts are the Santekas, and which is connected to Max von, the guy at the beginning of The Force Awakens. It's his character. He's like related to these two characters that are in the book.
The guy that dies at the beginning.
Yes. So there's a connection there, but like they're like masters at the of hyperspace. They know like everything about it. But then we get introduced, like I said, the whole front is this collision and then saving the planets. But then we get introduced to the Nihil, and they are they're the bad guys
They're space pirates.
They're martyrs, they're murderers. Okay, look at it this
Space
way.
pirates.
Yes, but it remind, like when I read it, it's funny, man, because they have structure.
They're
So
literally
they have like Tempest runners who are like the leaders of the different groups, and then they have like clouds and strikes, and those are all the grunt work, the grunts of it. But what's cool is, I don't want to say what's cool, but like, dude, they're like savages. Like they have like no rules.
Well,
they
sort of, because they're not technically led by the Eye of Nihil, right?
no. So that's the main villain of this series is Marcon Ro.
Right.
And he's the eye of the Nihil. And he has a secret, which only he knows about, which was passed down from his father because he was killed, where he has access through hyperspace lanes called pathways. And he's allowed to skip through and go around. He doesn't have to use hyperspace lanes, on ramps, off ramps. He can just hyperspace anywhere he wants. But he has Mari Santeca, who is like, he's keeping alive, like in this like medical capsule. And she's like over 100 years old. And like, we really don't know what's going on with her. We don't know how she's still alive. We know she's real weak. We don't know if she has force abilities or this and that, but she's being kept alive because some way she can give him all these hyperspace pathways. And that's why he's the eye. He gives all these pathways of hyperspace traveling, or what you can call it skipping or shortcuts. He gives all these special pathways to the Nihil so they can do their jobs easier, right? So they can wreak havoc easier. Like I said, really interesting. There is structure to the Nihil. Like I said, the Tempest Runners, the Eye, and they do sometimes take it to a vote, and then the Eye is like the tiebreaker when it comes to like voting. But like I said, man, they're savages because when you get introduced to them, they ran like a little mission, and one of their, Nihil people died. And so when they're in there, it's in no space, which is kind of cool. They're like where they meet, it's called no space. And it's like this bubble, and there's no like surroundings on it. It's like open. Anyways, they come back, and the guy's like, "Hey, we succeeded, but one of the Tempests was just like, but didn't your guy die? Because they were stealing something. I can't remember, but if the guy didn't die and blow up his portion of whatever they were stealing, then they would have gotten more out of the attack. And because somebody died, he was like, hey, because one of your guys died and didn't bring back his share, we got to kill someone else on your team. You know what I'm saying? So like they're it reminds me of the Joker, right? Because the Joker he just wants to burn everything. But he has he does have a plan. And it is, he has everything in order, but he doesn't give a shit. Yeah. And that's the Nihil. They don't give a shit. They will fuck you up any which way they can. And when you get to the end of the book, so here, let me try to piece this together for you, Steve. So like, right, we got the collision, the Jedi save everything, and then you have Avar Kriss and a Jedi. They're like the Obi-Wan of Attack of the Clones. They're trying to investigate how this happened. And they go visit the Santec, right? They go visit the Santecas people, and they're just like, hey, you're the experts. Do you know anything? And then the one guy's building all the robots to track down to see if he can figure out where all the rest of the debris is going to shoot out of hyperspace. And they're looking for the airplane box, right? The flight box, so they can get more details on what happened. So like you have this big investigation going on, but then also you have Chancellor and it's cool. She's got like these two big like cat creatures or whatever, which is super cool. But she's the Chancellor of the Republic. We are all the Republic. And her whole thing, because at the beginning of the book, is Starlight Beacon is finished building. And it's basically like a way station that's put out in the Outer Rim, and the Jedi are going to be on there, and it's to connect the core with the Outer Rim. Her vision is she wants to unify the core, the mid rim, the outer rim, and have, everybody unite. That's her whole mission and goal, is to unite people. That's why the Starlight Beacon is so important, and it has to like succeed, and it has to get up, and it has to work. But then this disaster happened, and it put that on hold. So I wanted to throw that in there. So because that's how the book ends, with the ceremony of the Starlight Beacon, right? The activation of the Starlight, where, like I said, and it's cool because it's like a way station where people can negotiate. If you're hurt, you can go there. The Jedi are there to help. Like I said, it's trying to unite everybody. So I thought that was super, super cool. And that actually ties into the comic, which I read the comic also. The Starlight Beacon. Is that what it's called? The Starlight Beacon. Yeah, Starlight Beacon. I just want to make sure I had that correct. But yeah, so we get introduced to the villains, like the Nihil, but we find out, they're against each other, right? Too. And what happens is, like I said, the Republic and the Jedi, they're trying to figure everything out, and they find the box, right, that can tell them what's going on. But the Nihil know where it is, and the Eye knows where it is because he's got Miri. So what he does is he sends his like third of his fleet there to die, like on purpose. And you get this big, huge space battle near the end of the book between the Republic, the Jedi, and the Nihil. And what's going on is the Nihil, they're losing. And I'll tell you this, during the space battle,
I get it. So he does it to make the he does it to make the Republic think they won.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Smart.
Yeah.
So this Roe dude is really smart, clearly.
He's like Palpatine.
Yeah, he's got a lot. Like, he seems like he's a few steps ahead of everybody.
Yes. But the cool thing about the space battle was the Nihil, they start doing hyperspace jumps during the space battle. Like just like in going from like inch to inch mark, hyperspacing just like this. So it's like all completely random. And then when they knew they were going to lose, they were hyperspacing into Republic ships on purpose,
cool.
Destroying themselves. Yeah, like I said, so at the end of it, they annihilated themselves, taking Republic people with them. Yeah, it was really cool. It was actually a really, really cool space battle, because we've never seen a space battle where the bad guys, per se, were purposely killing themselves just to get rid of more of the good guys. That's what I'm saying, man. Like they knew it too. Like they knew what they were doing. They didn't care.
Gotcha.
They sacrificed themselves for the greater good of the Nihil. Yeah, man. It's like, this is what I'm saying, dude. These guys are more than pirates,
Hey, man, that's just what this synopsis calls.
Yeah, no, and that's what you can label them, martyrs. But the thing is, there's a nice little storyline with Marchand Rowe. He sends Karzov, that's the guy who died during the space battle, and then he sends, he tells them to kidnap this family. Like I said, I don't remember where. There's so many locations and people, but then that becomes kind of like a central story thing. This family gets kidnapped. It's a father, mother, and then 2 children, but Jedi just so happen to be stationed there. And then they find out, and then they end up chasing the Nihil with the kidnapped family. Dude, it's this big like thing too. And Loden, Greystorm, and his apprentice, they're the ones who are chasing the Nihil. And then there's this other like really old Jedi. I can't think of his name, but like he even like goes into action and chases the Nihil. And like he's kind of been like retired for like a really long time. He's like 300 years old, which was super cool.
Roe kills Otto though, right?
What?
Roe kills Otto.
Yes.
With Odin's lightsaber.
Well, here's the thing. So, like I said, during the kidnapping, and you got to remember that the book doesn't like go here's what happens with people A, and then it goes all the way. No, like you get a chunk, and then like you're with somebody else, right? You get a chunk with somebody else. So the book like really skips around because you want to get back to, oh, I want to get back to Loden and his apprentice chasing the Nihil. But like, right, but then you're in the space battle or you're doing this.
So Loden, so Loden's the main character.
Yeah, he's just one of the Jedi.
Okay.
Great Storm.
Right. So does he die? I'm a little confused. No. But Ro gets his lightsaber enough to kill.
All right, hold on. So once again, they're doing this kidnapping just so they can get this rich family and do a ransom, right? That's what Marshon Ro tells everybody. Kidnap this family,
right?
We'll do a ransom, and we'll get some,
right.
We can move ahead. That's what we do. Right? We're the Nihil. But the only person that makes it to Marshon Ro is the dad. So the mom gets away, and then the kids, like the Nihil, they like chuck the kids like out of the like fucking speeders and shit in the spaceship.
Yeah.
So one thing I wanted to point, like I said, I know I'm all over the place. Like I said, this book was like really, really, there's a lot of stuff that was happening in this book. I could sit here and talk like for hours about it. But during the chase, Loden has a chance to save the dad. But at the very last second, the Nihil show up in greater force and trap him and the dad. And that's how Marshon gets Loden, Great Storm, and then the dad.
Right.
Okay.
I got it.
So, but at the very end of the book, everything gets explained.
Yeah.
So he kills the father right in front of the Tempest.
Yeah.
Right. And then the other Nihil, I think her name was, see, I have them all written down. Laura D. Yeah. There's Panta, Casva, and Laura D. Those are the Tempest Nihil. So those are like the three top Nihil.
Right.
And the Casva guy, he dies in the space battle. That was like him and his crew, the third of the Nihil. But the Lona D, she's the one who shows up at the very last second and captures the Jedi and the dad. And then Marshon kills the dad right in front of Laura D. And she's like, what are you doing? And he's like, I have no use for him. She's like, well, what about the ransom? No. He said he knew the Jedi were stationed at that location. Right. And if he had a chance to capture a Jedi, that was the whole point.
Yeah.
At the end of the book, dude, he just like unveils like his entire plan. So basically, Marshon Ro was behind everything. He's the one who had the spaceship in the middle of the hyperlane on purpose to cause the disaster. He's the one who knew he was going to send a third of the fleet and have the Republic and the Jedi defeat them, thinking the Republic would think they wiped them out. He knew he was going to send them to kidnap the family, and he had a chance to capture a Jedi. So everything that happened was his plan on purpose for him. But at the end of the book, he's like the sole leader of the Nihil. And that was basically it too, right? To have everybody follow him.
Right. Well,
and he's the one who gives them all the pathways, the shortcuts too. But he's got this weapon though at the end of the book. It says it's a purple rod, and it doesn't get explained, but he has a purple rod. And near the end of the book, the Jedi, what was his name? Elza Man. Yeah, Elza Man and Avar Kriss, they have like kind of like a romantic connection, which is kind of nice. Like I said, once again, I could sit here and talk about this book, talk about the force powers and attachment and stuff like this, but like they have a really nice moment. But then Elza Man has a vision of the future, and it's like bad, and it's death and destruction, and there's purple in his vision. And this guy has a purple rod. And this guy, Marshon Ro, he hates the Jedi. We don't know why, but he hates them. And here's a nice little thing at the end. So he's got the Jedi, Loden Greatstorm, in prison.
Yeah.
He also has 50 prisoners next to him in a different holding cell. and he's torturing them all. So he goes and visits, and like I said, he tells them his entire plan, just like any villain would do. Right. And he's like, and Loden's trying to use the Force, and he's like, what? He's like taunting him. He's like, what? Can't use the Force that great? Huh. And he tells him, he goes, you know why? He goes, because you see all these fuckers right here I got in prison? They're all in pain. They're all in fear. Your Jedi powers don't work so good with all this fear in the air.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because that ties into the prequel trilogy with Palpatine clouding the Jedi, and Mace saying in the prequel trilogy, maybe we should tell the Republic our ability to use the Force has diminished. He did say that in the movies. So this is kind of cool. This is 200 years before that. This guy knows how to suppress Jedi powers by keeping fear and anxiety and all these like really, really bad feelings in the environment. And that's all this Jedi can sense. That's all he can feel is fear and scaredness, and it suppresses his powers. I just thought it was really, I just thought that was really, really interesting.
And he uses the ship's electrical system to do so.
Yeah. So
it says there's 8 cells, and 7 of the cells have prisoners that are tortured by periods of shocks to the ship's electrical system. The pain they feel is designed to cut off the 8th prisoner, Loden Greatstorm, from the Force.
Exactly. I just thought that's really, really cool.
And then Michonne reveals that he was behind the Legacy run.
Yeah, he like a natural villain. He just literally spills his guts and just says everything.
Yeah.
I mean, literally the entire plan. So
I'm just gonna leave you in the room by yourself for a little bit.
Pretty much. But like I said, there's just little tidbits. Well, you're talking about his apprentice, Lord and Greatstorm's apprentice. He's got a nice little storyline where he's free falling, and he can't stop himself from landing. And his master has to help him like every time he's trying. He's just, I'm never gonna get this. He's 18 years old. And of course, I'm reading this book and I'm going, remember in Attack of the Clones, Anakin is 18, 19? And he's fucking free falling in Coruscant like it's no big deal. That just goes to show you how powerful Anakin Skywalker is. I'm just saying. Because here is an apprentice who's 18 years old. He can't figure out how to free fall and stop himself and land safely. But during the kidnapping, I told you it's a 9-year-old girl, 7 or 8, 9-year-old girl. The Nihil toss her out of the spaceship. I'm going to keep following the spaceship, Padawan. You go rescue her. Right? It all comes together. He free falls, saves the girl, stops himself, and lands safely. Right through the failures, and then he finally gets it in the real world, which is kind of, but like I said, I thought of Anakin when I was thinking about that. I was like, man, that just goes to show you how powerful he was and how ahead of even Jedi back in their prime, right? Because this is the prime time of Jedi, And another thing that's really cool is all the Jedi view the Force and use the Force differently. Avar Kriss, like I said, it's like music to her. And when she's trying to connect everybody and trying to help, get the debris at the beginning, there's a thing in the book that says she's missing something. She's missing a note, and she's trying to figure it out. But then once she found the note, she was able to connect, like make everything stronger because she sees it as music. And then Elzar Mann, he's a more unconventional Jedi. That's why he's not a master. Kind of reminds you of Qui-Gon. At the end of the book, he becomes a master, though. But so everybody is a little bit different. And they have Jedi vectors, their spaceships, which you cannot fly and use their weapons without your lightsaber. It activates the weapons on the vector. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And like, once again, what I really liked about this book, just to be a little bit more general, is this had nothing to do with anything or anybody you knew. Yoda was there. Yoda was only brought up a couple times with the younglings. And that's it. He was brought up very, very briefly. And that was it. The whole story was learning about the new Jedi, the new characters, and the new villains, of the book. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. So sorry, I tried to explain this the best that I could from my memory. But yeah,
I could have just read the synopsis in like 10 minutes.
Oh,
Honestly, so you were telling the story and I was reading the synopsis with you. I think you told the story pretty well. You followed the synopsis really damn near perfect.
Now look, there's way more details, right? There's like pilots and near the beginning there's a pilot and a droid, and the droid needs to go down and sacrifice himself, but something happens and the guy's got to sacrifice himself.
It's got sub story.
Like no man, there's like you get, this is like Game of Thrones. You get introduced to people and then they die in the next chapter.
Well, that's what I said. You did I'm literally reading a synopsis along with you, and you pretty much fucking hit like all the points that the synopsis hit to a T.
Okay, well that's good. Like I said, I didn't. It's tough because so much stuff happened. The bad guys, they went to a system where they knew debris was coming, and they were like, "Hey, we can save you. Give me 50 million credits." And the lady's like, "Oh, it's the homeworld where Tarkin's from." And the Euphorians, because they show up and help the Republic and the Jedi in the space battle.
Elfrona.
Frona. Sorry, like I said, I'm not real, dude. There's so many new names and stuff.
I'm reading it, so you're fine.
Yeah, this is all from memory.
Yeah.
But like the Kazab, one of the Tempest runners, he goes and give me 50, and the lady's just like, I'm not giving you money. So they let the debris hit something and kill people, and she's like, okay. Here's 50 million. So, dude, he's like, let me wait till it's deposited. Cha-ching. All right, lady. Before this hits your planet and kills billions, we got you. Well, the guy who was running the Nava computer miscalculated, and they weren't able to get the debris, and it killed like 1 million people. And the lady's just like, what's going on? So that's why they were pissed off. Like I said, side note, Tarkin was from there. So you see what I'm saying? Like, but that's what came to bite him. Once again, Marshall Rowe. It was all like, it just fed right into his plan, which was perfect. But like I said, just learning about the Jedi and the different powers. The Republic, like I said, you got some background with how the Republic was run. I was telling you, Chancellor she wants, the thing, how, remember we did the Mandalorian shows, and we always talked about theme. Well, the theme of the book was, unity and bringing people together. And she just wants to bring people together, right? She wants the Outer Rim to be part of the Republic. And what do we see time and time again in Star Wars? Tatooine, it's never part of the Republic. So we know 200 years before the Phantom Menace, the Republic was trying to get the systems to be with the Republic and help them. I look at it this way, because we know Star Wars is based off war, Nazis, right? George Lucas was heavily influenced with that stuff. This really reminded me of, let's say the United States putting like a home base, like over in a different country, and saying, hey, this is our home base. If you need help, if you need supplies, if you need to negotiate, you can go there. We're going to help you. We want you to be with us, right? So it's kind of like saying, hey, we're here to help. We want to be together. We want the mid-rim, the outer rim, and the core to all be one. We are all the Republic. It's said like 1 million times through the entire book. We are all the Republic. And that is the thinking, is to bring everybody together. But obviously we know the outer rim, because when we get to when we get to the prequels, when we get to A New Hope, Tatooine is still the outer rim, and the Republic has no presence out there. So this fails. We know this fails. But and at the end of the book, just like the bad guy, he spiels his whole plan. She does the same thing. She's just like, this is what I want. I want to bring everybody together. I want the Starlight Beacon to be successful. We need to unite and live, kumbaya. But that's not how it goes. But yeah, and Avar Kriss, she ends up being the Jedi who's going to be stationed at the Starlight Beacon, because the Jedi who was there got killed. That's what I'm saying, man. Like Jedi got killed and people got killed, pilots got killed, a lot of deaths in the book. A lot of great characters. I told you the guy who put all the droids together was super cool. And he found, that was the way they found the rest of the debris. And they didn't even know because they saved the Hetzel. Like I said, they saved the Hetzel system at the beginning. But at the same time, debris came out and wiped out millions of people because they didn't know where they were going to come out of. And these chunks are traveling in hyperspace. Yeah, super. I don't know. I absolutely loved it. It actually revitalized me with Star Wars reading. Like I said, I read it. Like I said, obviously I have the book. I didn't do the audio. I hear like the audio, like it does voices and stuff. I don't want to be that distracted with somebody else, doing voices and stuff. I got voices in my head, but I really liked it. So I highly recommend it. I've only read the first chapter. I didn't want to read that much because I knew I wanted to talk about the Light of the Jedi. I did also buy A Test of Courage.
Oh my God, there's another book.
Oh, there's 3 of them. So, but I'm going to read 2 because the other one is a junior. This one's like a junior read, but this is more of the, I'm getting a book, the Claudia Gray book on next week. That's a teen read, but it's 400 pages and it's High Republic.
I mean, you like Twilight, and that's a teen read.
Yeah. Hunger Games, Twilight. So, but yeah, like I said, this just dives more into the High Republic. That's how much I like the book. Like, I was like, I want to read the other ones too and just get, you don't have to. No, they said, no, they told you if you wanted to stick to the adult books, you can just do the adult books. If you're a junior reader, you can read all the junior ones. If you're a teen reader, you can read all the teen ones and be just fine. All this is going to go to the Acolyte show that's going to be on Disney Plus. The Acolyte show is going to be the female-driven dark side show that is at the end of the High Republic. Maybe that's where the Sith come in. I don't know. That's another thing I love. This book, no Sith. The Siths are the bad guys, right? It's we have these fucking savages who are the bad guys. And dude, the Jedi, the Republic, they don't know how to fight these motherfuckers. They don't. And remember, the Republic, they don't have an army, right? They don't have an army. They have the Jedi, but Jedis are peacekeepers. And there's a nice sequence at the beginning of the book where they do a peace sequence where they're trying to escape the planet, right? They're trying to evacuate the planet. This rich family has a big ship that can hold like 200 people. Now they have it locked behind a gate and they have guards. And like the 2 Jedi show up and they're just like, hey, you have this ship. You need to utilize it and get more people off the planet. We need to evacuate. And they try to be the peacekeepers. And the guards are just like, go fuck yourselves. And the guy was like, well, hey, I'm not going to be responsible for what happens next. And then they get more aggressive, man. What Anakin say?
Exactly why Jedi are not a fucking part of the Republic.
They are.
Exactly. No,
right.
They're not. They impose their will when they deem it necessary.
I'll leave with this small tidbit because this got brought up in the book. They were debating whether the Jedi should help in the space battle. During the debate, the Jedis were talking about, well, we did help the Republic win the Sith Wars. That was in the book. Sith Wars and all the old Republic stuff, none of it is canon. Well, guess what? This book is canon. And guess what? They just brought up, they helped the Republic win the Sith Wars. So now we can get some books and go back about the Jedi and Sith Wars. That would be absolutely amazing.
Oh, no more books. It's boring.
Ugh. I don't know. What Sithtalkers, what do you, sorry, like I said, this was, I knew this, I knew I was going to try to keep this short, but it's so difficult, man. So difficult. The book was so good. It had so much in it. I absolutely love it. Please don't listen to all the negativity out there. I was all skeptical, right? Me and Steve, we did a podcast where we looked at the concept art and we were laughing at it. I mean, we were just like, what? High Republic? More Jedi stuff? I don't know. Great story. Like, once again, it comes down to story and content, and it's just a great story. So 2 thumbs up from Lando over here. Please go check out Light of the Jedi. I highly recommend it. and you will not be sorry.
Unless reading books is boring.
Well, do the audiobook. Like, I guess they
you
do the voices and stuff. Like all the it's different voices.
No shit.
Yes. Well, no, because like back in the day, like whoever read it,
whoever I got it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, now they do like different voices. And...
yeah, thank you.
We are all the Republic.
Oh my god.
I'm sold. I'm in. I'm in deep. I'm in deep. I like it. I would want to see this like as a movie. Like 1000%. Yeah. But I'll take the book. I love reading. So yeah, there you go. All right. So there, like I said, once again, Sithtalkers, let me know what you think about Light of the Jedi. If you haven't read it now, like I said, if you're listening to this a month from now or 2 months from now, hit me up on Instagram. Message me. Let me know what you think about the book. I would love to hear what you think. If you hate it, let me know. I would be a good audiobook voice. Oh, thank you.
I disagree.
Oh, hold on. So, right?
No.
There we go.
No.
Here we go. Here, we'll start at the. Here, I'll do the crawl, right? Because there's a crawl at the beginning of the book. Right? So it's a long time ago in a galaxy far. So, right? The Force is with the galaxy. It is the time of the High Republic, a peaceful union of like-minded worlds where all voices are heard and governments and achieved through consensus, not... No?
No. There's no way.
But beyond the core and its many peaceful colonies, there's the rim, the inner, the mid, and finally at the borders, what known as the outer. This book does a really good job of explaining. I'm all kidding aside. If you were never into Star Wars, if you've never seen a Star Wars movie or never read a Star Wars book, this would be a good starting point. And like, there's the first page. It explains the inner rim, the mid rim, the outer rim. It explains the Jedi. It explains lightsabers. It explains how the Force works, with each Jedi. It explains the politics with the Republic. It does a really good job. I just wanted to say that.
The galaxy is at peace, ruled by the glorious Republic and protected by the noble and wise Jedi Knights. As a symbol of all that is good, the Republic is about to launch Starlight Beacon into the far reaches of the Outer Rim. This new space station will serve as a ray of hope for all to see. But just as magnificent renaissance spreads throughout the Republic, so does frightening new adversaries. Now, the guardians of peace and justice must face threats to themselves, the galaxy, and the Force itself.
That's actually a pretty cool opening crawl. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's really good. All right. Anyway, Sithtalkers, I got a few more topics and then we will wrap it up tonight. You're going to love this, Steve. This is all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Here's the title of the next topic. John Boyega explains why big franchise movies can be luxury jail for an actor.
Oh, come on. Are you serious?
I had to bring this up, man.
Are you serious?
So he's back. John Boyega. Finn.
Are you serious?
All right, so you ready?
Unbelievable.
Do you want to hear his quote?
Unbelievable.
You want to hear his quote? Here's his quote.
Are you being real? Like, you serious? Like, this
I'm
is
100% serious.
Holy shit.
Here we go. John Boyega. Being in a big franchise is kind of like a luxury jail. Sometimes for an actor, when you want to do something else, Boyega said, because remember, in a franchise, you're working on one character for many years, which can starve your other muscles. And in wanting to be in something where I knew that I'd play a different type of role, a different type of man, and knowing Steve McQueen through, we're all part of the same industry. So I heard about Steve's directing style, and I was really curious and excited to have the opportunity anyways to be part of it. And when it came through, I was on the telephone like, this is my moment.
Didn't he say he moved on from the Star Wars franchise like last summer? You know, for somebody who is so pissed off about what he had to do in Star Wars, he sure doesn't shut the fuck up about it.
Isn't he like basically just saying you're type? Isn't this like basically saying you're typecast? Right? Like,
oh, why? What are you typecast? Hey, Mike, Harrison Ford.
Oh, Han Solo, Indiana Jones. He played the owner of the Jackie Robinson movie. Like, like perfect, clear and present day. It was the one-armed man, the fugitive.
What Lies Beneath. There's a lot of good movies that I can actually name. Isn't that really weird? Hey, yeah. Mark Hamill.
But I was going into Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
Or you can think of him as the Joker.
Speaking of Mark Hamill.
Oh, God.
What did I send you a couple days ago? I sent you a YouTube clip of him talking. What came out of his mouth? I just want to hear it out of your mouth. Because of all the conversations we've had.
Oh, no, that was awesome. But that doesn't vilify or vindicate or whatever your fucking anecdote of what it is. All he's saying in this interview, which, by the way, Daisy Ridley looks very uncomfortable.
Well, yeah.
All he's saying is what everyone's saying is that since the beginning, there was never continuity that was written. He literally says it at the very beginning, before Force Awakens.
For Harrison, but not for me.
No, I saw that was actually kind
Come on. Oh, Harrison gets to be quirky and gets his moments.
Listen, Harrison's the bigger actor, though. So listen,
not in Star Wars.
It doesn't fucking matter, though. We're not talking about Star Wars. We're talking about real life. Real life, Harrison Ford's the bigger celebrity. So if Harrison Ford sits there and says, don't fuck with the character, else I'm not going to do it, they're going to listen. At the end of the day, who is Mark Hamill? He's Luke Skywalker and an animated Joker, and that's it. That's it. There's nothing else he does. What, cock knocker? I'm not taking anything away from him. I think he's an amazing actor for what he does, but that's all he's done.
Harrison Ford. Mark Hamill's typecast? Is he the
He's Luke Skywalker or the Joker.
Is he the luxury jail for
I mean, listen, if I could be put in a luxury jail, I guess all day, please. Like,
what is wrong with John Boyega? Seriously. Like, dude, you were in like Star Wars. And granted, your character way it was written was terrible.
Wasn't his fault, though. Wasn't his fault. I would give my left nut to be Broom Boy. Like, what the fuck? Who cares? You're in Star Wars. Good for you. You're every little boy's dream.
Luxury jail.
Fuck you, luxury jail. You know what? Fuck you. I'm glad they fucked up your character. Fucking whiny little bitch. I would die to be Rose, okay? I don't give a fuck. Just to be in Star Wars would be insane.
I would die to be like the guy in the background with the jeans and the and the Mandalorian.
Fuck
the jeans. He was like in the back shot. It digitally removed him.
You know that stormtrooper that dies in the opening scene? No, fuck you. I don't care. Put me in the suit. Don't credit me. Don't give a fuck. You know why? I know I'd be in the fucking suit.
I don't give a shit if I was like one of the blurry like background images like in a scene.
The fact that I could be on set in a childhood dream. Are you insane?
Right? It's on the cutting room floor. Don't care.
Fuck you, dude.
Luxury jail.
Fuck you.
Here, let me get a line. Was he in luxury jail and his check cashed?
Yeah. Was he? Huh? Luxury jail, dick. Luxury.
I had to bring it up. I mean, I can't make this up. Like, he just keeps coming out, and I mean, I get it. He came out and he was pissed about his character not being done right. And right behind me, like here, you can see him on the poster. Forefront on the poster with a lightsaber in his hand and nothing.
Oh, hey, what? John Boyega, go ahead. Tell me another fucking role he's been in.
Attack of the Block.
The fuck is that? The fuck is that? Holy shit. I'm going to pause. Talk amongst yourself for a second. I'm so pissed off. I'm going to so pissed off.
Oh boy. So Another phone call. Like I said, only here, Sithtalker. Hey, let me chat. Who's all here? Who's all here? Who's all here? Anybody got any questions? We can do a little question Q&A time. Have Jar Jar and Watto and brother been put into strict quarantine? Haven't heard much from them lately. John, they had an awesome segment last week, but like I said, the audio didn't turn out good. They were on last week. They were in the commercial last week, John, for Gungan Gon. Was it Gungan or that was Power? No, that was not Gungan. That was Power Converters, because they were all made from Watto's shop. So yeah, Watto and brother were in the commercial. So yeah. Oh boy. But all right, Sithtalkers. So while Steve's on a phone call, I'm going to keep it rolling. I'm going to do one more short topic, and then we'll wrap it up. I don't know if anybody. I know we've talked about video games here in the past, but what recently just happened with Star Wars and video games? Obviously, we got the announcement. There's going to be a ton of new video games, an open world game. But what's super cool was Star Wars Battlefront 2 to be exact. It just came free to play on PC, and literally, I think in like 2 or 3 days, it had 19 million new gamers playing the game. And the game has like been dead, where they haven't really like updated it or done anything with the game. So I just thought that was super cool. So like right now, like if you want to play Battlefront 2, hop on. You can get in games so easy, and it's super, super easy. I'm not the biggest fan of Star Wars Battlefront because it's like Battlefield. I'm more of a Call of Duty person, but it's still lots of fun, and you can be like the Jedi heroes and like fight each other. But I just thought it was real interesting that 19 million people started playing this game again, and it's just gotten like so popular, and people are streaming the game. And yeah, I thought it was super cool. So and then also, like I said, with Battlefront, like I said, there's the Rogue Squadron game, which I have, which I'm absolutely terrible at. And then there's the Jedi Fallen Order, which, like I said, these are all EA titles. Like, if once again, EA either needs to start updating Battlefront 2, or they need to make Battlefront 3 and release a new one. Because if you have all these new players that are jonesing for, Battlefront, they need to do something. So yeah, I thought that was a really strange thing to happen. You really don't hear about that. A game that's been out for several years. It's been 2-3 years it's been out, and it has a whole new player base because it's become free for PC. So, but yeah, I play on PlayStation. So yeah, Lando 5209 is my game handle. So yeah, if you ever see me on there, that's me. So yeah, and Steve doesn't have anything to add because he literally just stepped away. So like literally nothing to say about it. But another thing that came out this week was the toys. That's what I wanted to bring up. Is it's the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm, and there's a whole slur of new toys. Black Series. I think there's a lot of Black Series figures coming for the 50th anniversary. Like, just one more, like I said, just one more thing I just saw, and my head just like exploded, because I don't want Lando doesn't want to go back to job number 2 to support his his Star Wars spending habit. So like I said, I'll have to reel it in a little bit and only get the things that I really want. But it's really cool. It's got 50th anniversary on the packaging, and there's been a whole bunch of Qui-Gon, Darth Maul with the mechanical legs, I know is a figure of the 50th anniversary. So that'll be one I'll have to try to get, like, definitely. And I know, like, the Funko Pops, a whole bunch of new Funko Pops are going to be coming out. There's a whole bunch of Valentine's ones coming out. And then there's a handful of more Rise of Skywalker, the Emperor, Rey with the lightsabers, Ben, where he's shrugging his shoulders. And then there's a big 10-inch Babu Freak. So Baba Frick coming out. I have a Baba Freak. It's hiding. It's like a big one I got. It's hiding behind my wall of Star Wars stuff I bought last year. That's what I'm saying. Everything on the floor behind me is like crap that I bought last year, and it's literally just like stacked up on the floor. It's like I got to do something. I got to get my floor back in here. And like I said, everything over in the corner is all the Mandalorian stuff I bought last year. That's what I'm saying. Like I was working 2 jobs, but I literally bought all of this stuff and then all of that stuff last year. So I spent a lot of money. I saw the 50th anniversary stuff, and I was just like, oh man. I was like, that can really get my my collecting bug going. So that's very, very dangerous for me, like for sure. But I love it, man. I absolutely love, I love collecting. I love collecting stuff and buying Star Wars stuff. Like I said, the Mandalorian, the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back stuff really got me back into doing some more collecting, and then obviously the Mandalorian stuff, because I got some Black Series. I got like the Moff Gideon Black Series. I got them on the floor down there. You can't see them, but like because they're far away. But they have the Moff Gideon, Grief Karga, Black Series figure. I finally got shipped to me, so I was super excited about that. But yeah, man, I'm super pumped. Like I said, just with Star Wars in general, like I said, I can sit here and just talk, but like just the High Republic just has. I just think it's just perfect. It kind of reminds me of the Mandalorian. Like Mandalorian, like really brought people back into Star Wars and really got them excited about Star Wars again. And people are just like, this is how Star Wars is supposed to be. But it's still like in the Skywalker world and realm. And when I got done, even in the middle of reading the book, The Light of the Jedi, I just really felt like what a fresh story, a new perspective, all these new characters. And I just think it was a nice, fresh take on Star Wars. And it actually got me really excited for Star Wars again. And, kind of like what The Mandalorian did, but like this was just a little bit different. And I was really glad that we didn't have any tropes in there. And, the timeline was so far out that, the Yoda was there, but like I said, Yoda was not utilized at all, which I was glad. Like, he can have his own book, or we don't even need a Yoda book, but like this was amazing to, learn about Jedi in their prime and different force powers, and a new villain that was desperately needed, in Star Wars. Cause we have we have the Empire, the First Order, the Sith. So it was kind of like a breath of fresh air with just all new thing, and then like I said, we watched The Mandalorian and we just get revitalized because it reminds us of the original trilogy so much. At least it does with me. So I absolutely love, like I said, love the High Republic. I was real skeptical about the High Republic when I first heard about it, even before, because I didn't buy the book right away. I was real skeptical about it. I was kind of listening to all the noise about it, of everybody kind of shitting all over it. But I wanted to make up my own mind, and that's why I just bought the book and figured what the hell, because I've read some of the Aftermath books, and I really didn't care for the Aftermath books. So, I don't like all the Star Wars books, right? So it's one of those things is, I love Star Wars, but I'm not going to love every single thing, especially with the books. The books are like so hit or miss because it really, really depends on the author. So I'm really excited for the High Republic book next week, the Claudia Gray one, because she's such a good Star Wars author. But I'm sold on Charles Soule, and I guess he did a lot of comic book writing, and it could be difficult going from comic books into an adult book, that's almost 400 pages, but he did a really good job. And like I said, I like the fact that every chapter was a cliffhanger, every single one. Like it was like cliffhanger, and you're like, man, I want to go back to them. But then like you got there, and then there was a cliffhanger with them, and then you went back to here. So it was just well written. You're on the edge of your reading seat, like, and you don't want to put the book down because you just want to know what happens in the next chapter. Yeah, like I said, just really, really good writing. So, like I said, Timothy Zahn just really, really knows how to write Star Wars. Like I said, highly recommend. If anybody hasn't dug into the expanded universe or even Star Wars books in general, Like I said, I say, who gives a shit about the canon, the new canon books and this and that. There's the books, the expanded universe, the stories are so good. The Heir to the Empire, Outbound Flight was a Timothy Zahn novel that's actually set in the past, which was really, really good. The Darth Bane books are amazing. There's a Darth Vader book right after Revenge of the Sith. It's amazing. It's really good. There's a huge book trilogy. I don't want to say trilogy, but there's like tons of books after Return of the Jedi, the Yuzong War. I do believe that's where Chewbacca dies. I want to say Chewbacca dies. Anakin dies. That's Anakin Solo. See, because in the books, Han and Leia have Jaina and Jason, and they have Anakin Solo. They have 3 kids. And then Luke and Mara Jade, they have Ben Skywalker. And like I said, then there's another 9-book series where Luke is training Ben. Ben looks up to Jason. And
you say Chewbacca died?
Well, in the expanded universe, he does. Yeah, he dies.
That's
His
terrible.
ship, in a ship. Yeah. And Anakin Solo dies. Mara Jade dies. Like I said, Jason kills. Well, so like I said, everybody, there's a vast world of just really, really excellent storytelling. And I think that's why we love Star Wars, because Star Wars, the storytelling is there. And that's what I say when I picked up this High Republic book, and that's what I told Steve, just the story. It just really grabbed me. Storytelling was great. So I don't know, man. You love good stories, man. Check out some Star Wars books. They're not all winners. Like I said, don't get me wrong, they're not all winners. But because I've read some and I've put some down, and I didn't finish them. So it's like the Harry Potter. I loved all the Harry Potter books, and then I have it right here. Was it The Cursed Child? Terrible.
Oh,
terrible.
really? You didn't like The Cursed
Child? Well, but it's written as a screenplay.
Right.
Like that's how it's written.
I know.
Like so it's kind of odd, but yeah, I really didn't care for it. Just like Fantastic Beast movies, don't really care for them.
I didn't mind the Fantastic Beast movies at all.
So, but when you can compare them to the Harry Potter movies, they're just kind of like meh. It's like The Hobbit, meh. Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I completely disagree with you. I love
what?
I think the Hobbit movies are
when you put them side by side. That's what I'm saying.
Completely equal.
No,
the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, I find to be a complete equal.
No way.
100%.
No,
absolutely
not a chance.
Yeah.
The Hobbit doesn't even come close to the Lord of the Rings.
I actually like the Hobbit more than I like Lord of the Rings.
I like the extended cuts of the Lord of the Rings, and there's even more that are in the books. The Hobbit, it's like a 100-page book that they made in the 3 movies where they had to add stuff. Oh, they had to add stuff to connect it to the Lord of the Rings. No. They added way too much crap. So it should have just been like 1 movie. That's it. Not 3. Too many. Because in the book, all you get is Bilbo's perspective. So during the big battle, it's not in the book because he gets knocked out. And then like when he opens his eyes, the battle's over. So you get kind of, right? It's like a cheap thing where you only get the perspective of Bilbo. But the Twilight books are written like that. Like you only get
that's
perspective.
Fucking
well, no, it's the same thing. You only get like 1 perspective.
Yeah.
So
no, she went and she wrote the other books from.
And then you get the different perspective.
Yeah. Have I had a hot dog today? I'm about to actually.
Oh,
Jess is making bratwurst. And I'm hungry. Bratwurst.
No boy. Anyways, before we sign off here, while you were away, I brought up the video games on how Star Wars Battlefront 2 has 19 million new players on PC because the game just became free.
Oh, good.
Amazing. And the game has been like out for years, and EA hasn't updated the game at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they haven't done anything to the game. It's like dead to them. But like, you have all these new players, and they need to do something. I think like new skins or put new characters in the games that you can play, or just start making Battlefront free. You know,
talk about Ubisoft or
no. We already talked about all the the different studios are going to be doing. Ubisoft's going to do the open world game.
Fuck yeah!
There's rumor of a new Knights of the Old Republic game. So I figured I would bring that up. I was waiting for you for that because I know you really, really want a Knights of the Old Republic game.
Shit, yeah, I don't even give a fuck. Just remake it. Don't make it new. Just remake it. Update the graphics. Call it a day.
Give us a new game. They can give us a new game, and they can we could pick what path we want to, right? What we want to do.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, it's a huge world, and it's very, very, very expansive. And
that's the other thing. I know you brought up the Ubisoft game, and when we say open world, what kind of open world? Because when you say open world to me, I think of like Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, but I don't think it's going to be that kind of open world game.
Why?
I don't think so. It might be.
It can be open world like
Ubisoft is Assassin's Creed, right? So I think it's going to be like that kind of open world.
Yeah, or like fucking God of War. It could be
yeah, like the new God of War.
Yeah.
Even though I would love Rockstar. You heard me, Rockstar Games. Do a Star Wars.
Well, it's funny that you said that because
open world game.
Old Republic is as close as you can get to like a Rockstar game if you've ever played it.
Yeah, please do a Knights of Old Republic. Again? This is unbelievable. We're never gonna finish the show. Like we're never ever gonna finish. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, everybody. I don't know what to say. He's on the phone again. Oh my God. He's on the phone again. Never. Exile. Have you read the High Republic book? I don't know how long you've been here. Have you read the book or any of the book yet, Exile? Like I said, I'm especially now that I've read and I started reading the second book. I'm just real curious on what people think. Negative. Gotcha. Hey, you got to check the book out. You have to read it, man. Quick draw 8 of 3. He's dealing Pokemon cards. Oh my God. Yeah, I think it's work, but like this has like happened several times tonight. So, but hey, we're live, so. Oh man. Hey, what do you think he's saying? What do you think he's saying? Wheeling and dealing. I don't know. Hey, here we can talk about. I got another little news topic. The KS-2O droid from Rogue One, Andy Tunic. I guess the rumor was that he wasn't going to be like in the Cassian Andor show. And I guess it was either today or yesterday, he came out and said he would eventually be in the show. So, like I said, maybe we might not get him in season 1, but maybe we'll get introduced to him in season 2, maybe when he gets him. Because he is an Imperial droid. So
your mom's an Imperial droid.
So I thought that was interesting. The KS-2O. Remember, there was the rumor he wasn't going to be in Cassian Andor, and then Alec Tunic came out and said he will eventually be in the show.
Yeah, of course.
Well, he's one of the best parts of Rogue One, even though it's the movie.
Yeah, he's one of the best parts of Rogue One.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I know what the best part of Rogue One is for you.
Nothing.
When it's over.
Yeah. What's up, quick draw?
Oh boy.
Hidden Fates. Suck but those shining fates, man. Hidden Fates is awesome. Are you kidding me? Hidden Fates is amazing. How can you say hidden face?
No, I asked everybody what they thought you were talking about
Oh.
when you were on the phone.
Oh.
So this is what they thought you were
Pokemon.
talking.
That's what Jess has been talking about. Jess has been in misinvestment Pokemon all day today. She's like spent like $400 on investing in Pokemon. Oh, I found the jackpot. Oh, for those talking about cards, and so I found the jackpot at Target today. Nothing to do with Pokemon, actually. My Target, one of our Targets that I go to, I happened to get there when the vendor got there today, and I hit fucking jackpot. They stocked the Digimon cards early. Just fucking awesome. So I got all the Digimon starter decks and all the Digimon booster packs. I am pumped. Jess and I are going to play the game tonight. Woo! I'm fucking pumped.
I don't even know what that means, but okay.
Yeah, Digimon. Fuck the shit.
So, all right. So, Steve, you have anything else you're looking forward to? Like video games?
Digimon cards.
Oh boy.
Oh, they have Mandalorian blaster boxes. Those are everywhere. I can find those pretty much everywhere. I think I had Mandalorian cards here, actually. I found a bunch of Star Wars cards.
Mandalorian cards or
Mandalorian
just Star Wars?
cards, Star Wars cards, all kinds of cards. No one gives a shit.
Yeah, because we're too busy buying toys. That's why.
I can find toys out my asshole too of Star Wars.
Well, yeah, because they're mass produced. That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's some of them are really hard because they sell, like I said, especially the Mandalorian stuff. It sells out pretty quickly, especially if it's anything Grogu, anything Mando, Bo-Katan. Dude, I couldn't get my hands on a Bo-Katan Black Series. So,
You have to, hey, you got to start letting me know, man, a list of stuff you're looking for because I'm at these stores like 100 times a week. And if I find one, I can pick it up for you.
yeah, it's easier. I mean, it's easier to find them online. Some of the stuff. So dude, I found a Queen Amidala, Kenner 3 3/4 figure over the weekend. So I was pretty pumped about that. I don't have a lot of Phantom Menace toys I wasn't collecting when the Phantom Menace came out. So I missed that collector's surge of Phantom Menace stuff. But man, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, Lando has damn near every 3 3/4 figure from that collection line. They're all out. They're all in totes out in my garage. Some of them are some of them are autographed, right? Some of them are autographed. Some of them up on the wall, but like 90% of them are out in the garage.
Totes my goats.
Yeah.
Totes my goats.
Well, that's what I was telling him when you were on the phone. I'm gonna have to, suppress my collecting bug because they're doing 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm this year, and of course they're releasing a shit ton of toys that have 50th anniversary Lucasfilm on them, and one of them is the Darth Maul with the mechanical legs, so I have to have that one.
Oh, quick draw. Your Walmarts aren't selling Pokemon or not selling cards anymore. That sucks.
That does suck.
That really sucks.
No, John, I'm not. I will tell you this, John. I am enjoying Star Trek Discovery on CBS All Access, which is about to become Paramount Plus streaming service. So Star Trek Discovery on CBS All Access and The Stand. Go watch this. I know you would love the Stand on CBS All Access. I'll give you my login or my daughter's login. You should watch it.
We're Jess and I are rewatching The Walking Dead right now, actually.
Oh, nice.
We're on season 4.
Nice. And you said you're not watching WandaVision? Dude, you should watch it. They're like 20-minute episodes, too. They're really short.
I'll probably get to
really
it.
Good. This last episode was like real. The one that dropped today was really good. Even though it was like all you saw was the other side perspective of what's already happened, but it was still really good. Yeah. Like I said, dude, 50s is the first show, 60s, second show, 70s, third show. Dick Van Dyke, like I said, and then like Brady Bunch, and it's like, I like it.
Huh.
Yeah. Dig it. I dig it. I got a few of the episode 1 figures from back in the day on the card. Yeah, quick draw. Like I said, and honestly, a lot of the Phantom Menace 3 3/4, they had a lot of stock that was left over. I guess a lot of it got hurled, you know, like the ET Atari games. They got like hurled into oblivion because they just mass produce that. Like once again, people that are here, people, whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna be. I'll probably edit a lot of this stuff out, but people that are here, Star Wars collectors, we don't collect for value. That's the last thing on our mind. Okay, they mass produce this shit. Okay, the shit everybody can get their hands on. It's mass produced. It ain't worth nothing. But we don't collect for money. You know, it's all sentimental value.
That's how collecting's supposed to be. It's just nice though when you also collect something you love.
You mean like my Jar Jar Binks pop? That's actually not my most expensive pop anymore. My 10-inch Mandalorian, my Boba Fett pop is my most expensive one.
See, like, that's what's funny to me, right? Is like looking at like Funko Pops, right?
Yeah.
You know, when Jess and I did Funko, we were like, oh my God, we have $100 Funko Pop. I have a stack of cards that are worth hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars. It's just strange. Like, you know, it's just weird. I don't know. Like when you have a collection that you're like, ooh, $100 Funko is amazing. But then you pull $100 Pokemon cards like it's fucking candy.
Right.
It's just strange. It's just nice that when something you do love to collect also happens to be a really good future investment. It's fucking great.
So I don't care. Like I said, I don't care.
I like it for both.
I just love looking up and I see a Darth Revan figure in front of me and a Kylo Ren figure. Yeah. And then you're right. And then I look over and I see a Knights of Ren figure. And then whatever. Like I said, I just think it's cool. I look down there and I see a bunch of Grogers.
Well, yeah, but that's what's cool is like you have like your collection's not about being a collector. It's about loving an item.
Yeah.
I think what Jess and I do is more about being a collector. We love collecting. So we move on to collections. Like we collect until we're done, we liquidate, and then we collect again. And we've been doing it. Like, I've been doing that I've been collecting all kinds of stuff. I had all the Ninja Turtle figures. I had all the Star Wars figures. I had all Pokemon shit. I had all I'm a collector. I love a lot of things. I like to collect things as I go. We have more than just Pokemon. Like we collect Final Fantasy items. I collect so above me, which you can't see, I have the entire Stan Winston collection of action figures, who's a great horror designer.
Yeah.
I collect McFarlane toys. I just like collecting, but I also like seeing the value of that stuff go. Yeah, but that's the best way to collect. If you don't collect for value, you're always gonna love what you get. You're never gonna be
I love, absolutely love like everything. I mean, I love, more, some more, I like my dude. I love anything concept art. I absolutely love it. So I have the concept art. Exile. I don't know if you're still here. He got me the concept art. Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker. The concept art pops. Like I said, even though they're the shared ones. Dude, these are like some of my favorite ones just because they're concept art. I have a 3PO 3 3/4 figure, concept art figure. It's like one of my favorite Star Wars figures just because it's concept art.
Oh yeah, man. All the Funko Pops that Jess and I decided to keep aren't valuable. They're just the ones we like.
Yeah. Like I said, anything that has my autographed, my David Prowse stuff, I love.
This bad boy costs $300.
Ooh, I mean, you see this you see this Lando Calrissian right here? That's autographed. I mean, you can't see it, but yeah, I have that autograph. Now you can see it now. I've moved the picture. Yeah, man, it's a fucking Lando doll. It's like one of my favorites right there. Oh, these right here, some of my favorites. You know why? Because my brother gave them to me at the convention. I didn't have to. He could have sold them.
Yeah.
Right. But you gave them to me. So those have like even more sentimental value because you gave those to me. And they're rare because you could only get those at the convention. So it's like double awesome. So yeah, man. Like I said, like the stuff that there's like a little story behind is like it's like really cool.
Yeah, I like the both sides of it. We have cards like for Pokemon, we have cards that we collect and that we love, we collect it. But then I also have things that are sitting up here that I have specifically to hold and sell later. That's it. Like the collection is that.
It's right there. So you can kind of see it. All my baby Yodas are on it. I mean, the head's like here in the front. You can't see the head, but the head's like in the front. It's this huge Wampa. I mean, it's like a huge Wampa rug.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see the little Wampa. I just got that when I got the book the other night at Target. So yeah, and like I said, though, I have a rug. All my stuff's sitting on. It's a Death Star rug. Everything in here is Star Wars. The curtain is Star Wars. The lights plate, the plate where the switch is a Star Wars light plate. Everything in here is completely Star Wars. It's awesome. Yeah, I mean, even in front of me, like you can't see it, but look, I got little Pez dispensers in front of me. I got little bobbleheads in front of me. I have this little Boba Fett thing in front of me. Yeah, I got lots of look. Even this. Ooh, look at this pen. Watch this. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this, Steve. Hold on. Check this out.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Star Wars shot.
Awesome.
Yeah, like I said, I have all these little knickknacks and stuff in front of me. Right. But yeah, man, I just absolutely love it. Yeah, man, I don't know why. Like it's the one thing that's always stuck with me my entire life, movie-wise. Star Wars. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's just I connect with once again Luke Skywalker, and that's why it means so much to me when Luke Skywalker does a tweet, and and says, "Hey man, thank you so much for making Luke be a positive, hopeful figure out there in the galaxy," because that's all we wanted. That's all we want. We want to see Luke Skywalker be Luke Skywalker, right? Like I said, sometimes the most obvious thing to do should be the most obvious thing to do with a character. Like you said, dude, there's so much fan jizz in The Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, why didn't they just give us the Luke Skywalker we wanted?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like if you want to give us fan jizz, give us the fan jizz we want. We want Luke Skywalker. Dude, the 3 minutes of Luke Skywalker and the Mandalorian. Oh, did you see the guy who made the new digital face on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, so he made like a new digital face and he put them side by side, Disney's CG and then his CG, and everybody likes his right. Everybody likes his CG, but
that was fine.
Yeah, me too. But my point is the 2 minutes he's in The Mandalorian, we love that better than all the time he got in the sequel trilogy.
You love that.
So
I thought it was fine. I think if Rian Johnson had all three, that'd have been much better.
No.
Hey, Mark Hamill says it almost. He says it. He even says he thinks Rian Johnson's 3 films are going to be fine because he would have all 3.
Are they still doing Rian Johnson's 3
Just
films?
saying, those are his words. That's all I'm putting out there. Point is that I like the idea of making Luke have a different story arc than just being the hero. But that's me. I like that story. I like the idea of him turning on Kylo and having a moment of weakness and being fucking human and not being some super.
If you're going to do that, you have to give us a backstory with that. Like I
agree. I totally agree with you. I think that you're right. They could have gave it more context.
Yes.
And then I like that story direction. I think you and I will always agree that it was written terribly.
Yeah, because then maybe I wouldn't have a problem with it if we had a movie with Luke training Ben.
Right.
Before he turned.
Or again, too, it could also be Snoke or Palpatine or whatever projecting themselves as Luke, and maybe we didn't see the whole picture. And when the end happens, that never actually happened. Luke was in his fucking tent meditating and jerking off, right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe. All right, Sithtalkers. So I'm going to wrap it up this week.
By the way, do you think when he jerks off with like the Force? Does he actually touch himself? Do you think he just like...
Yeah. All
right?
Jedi.
And when he comes, can he just like control where the cum goes?
We talked about this. Remember, if you go back to one of our very, very first podcasts, I had this thing with Anakin having sex with Padme. I believe he purposefully impregnated her using the Force.
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying is that you know how sometimes you're laying in bed next to your wife at night and she's asleep and you want to masturbate, but you got to do it quietly. So you got to get a towel in there and fucking come in a towel or come in a sock or some shit. Do you think as a Jedi, you're able to like masturbate and like come and kind of like shoot the cum out and like pop it in a toilet or some shit? Hypothetically. Of course, I'm not talking like Jess. If you're listening, it's a hypothetical. Hypothetically,
I can't make this up. No, there's the cliffhanger for next week.
Stay tuned.
All right, Sithtalkers, I'm going to wrap it up this week. I just want to thank everybody for hanging out with us this week. We just try to give you guys a little entertainment and have some fun. I got a little serious this week with the Light of the Jedi. I just absolutely love the book. So yeah, once again, go out and check it out. But yeah, thanks everybody for all the new listeners, all the old listeners. We thank you. We love you. You are our Force fuckers. There you go, John. That was just for you. John, one of our old school listeners, wants us to call everybody Force fuckers. Because, right, I say Sithtalkers, because we're all Sithtalkers, right?
Because I bring it up because you aren't Sithtalkers.
Everybody's Sithtalkers. We're the Sithtalkers. We're all Sithtalkers.
But we're not.
We're all the Republic, right? Just
we're not.
All right, Sithtalkers, this has been episode 94, The Light of the Jedi. I've been your host, as always, Mike Ferrando, joined by my real life brother.
They call him Steve.
And may the Force be with you, Sithtalkers, always.
I need to go and eat a bratwurst. I'm fucking starving.
At least your pizza's not getting cold.
Right?
So till the end. So till the enders. Everybody is still hanging out with us till the end. So if you go back to our earlier live streams, on more than one occasion, Lando made Steve, I guess, a little late for his pizza.
Yeah.
But
now you're gonna make me late to my goddamn bratwursts. See, some things are built in as a joke, and some things are legit. I am like really hungry, and usually I like literally I had cold pizza twice, 3 times, and now I'm gonna have a goddamn cold bratwurst.
Did that come from Admiral Snack Bar? Oh shit.
Quick Draw says payback for the shitty piece that you got at the convention. That was one of my favorite moments in the convention.
Are you talking about the pizza? Are you talking about the piece of pizza?
Lando was a little bitch.
No, you should have took a picture of it. I wish we had a picture of both pieces because everybody would side with me. Everybody would side with me.
Next customer.
Next
customer.
Next. And I was like, look at my slice. Look at his.
Bro.
Next.
Bro. You don't understand, guys. You don't understand. I've never seen Mike like about to post up somebody. Mike was about to fight. All right. Like, if I was there, he was going to fucking fight.
I was hungry.
Awesome. I said, hey, you can have some of mine. Not the fucking point.
My pizza looked like a shrivel up fucking ball. His pizza looked fucking large and luxurious. The cheese was just melted out of the oven. My cheese was the brownish, dried up cheese, shriveled up piece. And like I said, his was the upper class. Mine was the third class piece. His was the first class piece.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, and like you can see on his face, he was like, yeah, man, we really fucked you. But he's like, next.
Dude, that's what was priceless. It's you. I'm telling you, I'm not joking. I had to grab Lando's arm and he was doing the like, no, fucking let me go. Fuck this guy. I'm gonna fucking use the Force on your ass, motherfucker. You know who I am?
Oh, you will give me a new piece of pizza.
Oh fuck!
I will.
Dude, I was waiting for it.
I just want hashtag pizza.
That shit was funny.
Hit me up on Instagram and just say, hey, Lando, hashtag pizza.
Great.
So I would give you my slice of pizza, Lando.
I literally
He
offered.
did. You shared.
I shared my
You
slice
shared.
of pizza.
It still wasn't the point.
I know. Oh, I know. You let us know about it the whole fucking time. I even did that thing where I was like, I felt so bad afterwards. I was like, hey, we could do whatever you want to do after you eat, man.
Yeah, we went upstairs. We went over here. There was like nothing, like nowhere. We had to go back to the main
hall.
Main hall.
You're like, there's so much stuff to do, and there's
No,
nothing.
there was nothing.
Just
There
a
wasn't
main hall.
anything.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, Sith Talkers. On that note, we are out.
Bye.
Bye. Unless you want to see us
No,
do a short reaction video.
I'm fucking hungry.
Hold on. Hold
Oh
on.
my god, what is it?
Hold on.
Uh,
Oh no. Hold on.
oh.
Mm-hmm.
Jess and I are about to do another video for Two Piece fans. How's that while he's waiting? We're about to record another fan mail video, which is pretty cool. We got some cool shit. Some Pokemon cards,
Look, it's
some toys.
It's 50 seconds long.
Oh my god, fine.
All right, everybody.
Holy shit.
Everybody's still here. All right, here we go. Hold
No,
on.
no.
Hold on. Here we go. 50 seconds long. All right. All right, Sith Talkers, welcome to another Sith Talkers reaction video. I am Mike Lando Ferrando, joined by always my real life brother.
Fuck you.
And today, what are we gonna react to?
I already know what it is. I'm all pissed off already.
I'm just gonna go straight. No little chitter chatter at the beginning. We're just gonna go straight to it. You ready?
Yeah. Go fucking figure. Are you fucking kidding me?
There we go.
I'm so sick of these.
Harry? Oh my God. Harry Potter is dead.
No. Please don't say that.
Harry Potter is dead!
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Now take all this. I'm gonna cry. You're an embarrassment. You chump.
See a chump.
Unbelievable. Why? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing?
You see, he did the pelvic thrust, and that's what he did.
Yeah. Why?
Dig on this. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. I can't get enough.
It's unbelievable.
I love it.
Why? It's not funny.
All right, Sith. All right, Sith Talkers. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on another reaction video. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the bell notification. Leave some comments down below. Let us know what you want us to react to. You want to see more Bully Maguire?
No.
More Bully Maguire?
No.
Yes? More Billy Maguire?
No.
Yes, please.
No.
Got it.
No.
Got it, Sith Talkers. It'll come. Another Bully Maguire.
No.
All right. Yeah, so please subscribe to us.
No.
Thank you for all the new subscribers. that are checking out the videos. And if you want to follow us on all our social medias, at Sithtalkers, on Instagram, on the Twitter, on Facebook.
Yep.
Shoot me an email. Let me know what you want us to react to. Sithtalkers@gmail.com. No one emails. Just hit me up on Instagram. Let me know.
You done?
Yeah, I think so.
Done?
Yep. You want another one?
No!
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
We're gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Harry Potter, the boy that lived has come to die. Why am I turning into Harry Carey? Hi. I think I just broke my...
You do a killer Ron Weasley. Do the Ron Weasley.
What?
Ron Weasley. You do a killer Ron Weasley.
I do?
Yeah, I know you did it on one of our podcasts.
Ron Weasley?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh no. Put you on the spot. Can't
I
do
don't
it.
know. I don't know what Ron Weasley sounds like. What's he sound like?
Sounds like Ron Weasley.
I mean, isn't Ron Weasley just a British accent? Are you telling me I do a really good British accent? What's Ron Weasley sound like?
I thought it was Ron Weasley.
I don't think so. It's a Dobby. I could do Dobby.
Is it Dobby?
Dobby I can do. Dobby makes more sense.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus.
Yeah, I don't know about Ron Weasley though.
Characters, the large.
But I could do a good Dobby.
Hey.
What's that? No.
You will come forth. I shall place the sword hat on your
Stop
head,
lecturing me, please.
and you will be sorted into your houses.
Take your eye off of me. She doesn't know what you are.
Draco Malfoy.
My name's the human spider. No, you got my name wrong. Whatever.
I know just what to do with you.
No. Please. Please don't say that.
Right then. Hufflepuff!
I know I've been selfish, but I can do better. I can change. Now take all this.
I'm leaving. You know that? I'm leaving.
All right, Sithtalkers. Oh shit. I can't wait to do the one where he beats up Kylo Ren.
Unbelievable. Of course there's more. Why would it?
Oh, there's tons of them.
Unbelievable.
They're never ending.
Great.
On that note, Sithtalkers, thanks for hanging out with us. And until the next reaction video, they all drop on the channel on Saturdays, on Wednesdays. Until next time, Sithtalkers, we are out. See ya, chump.
Bye, Felicia.
All right, everybody. Everybody's still left here in the live stream. Thanks so much. You got to do a podcast with us. You got to do a reaction video with us. We're going to enjoy the rest of our Friday night. Thank everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with Lando and Steve tonight. We really, really do appreciate it. Thank you, Quick Draw, John Brewer, Suzanne, Exile, anybody else that popped in here. We really, really do appreciate it.
Fuck is Exile?
It's Ross.
Oh,
Come on. Oh, man. We love all you Force fuckers. And until next time, Force fuckers, may the Force be with you. and force fuck away.
You know, I actually thought about it. Force fuckers is kind of intrusive, isn't it?
You're the one that was like egging me on to like call everybody that.
Oh, look, Ross is still here.
Oh, love it.
Asshole.
Love it. Force fucker. So let me ask you a question, Steve.
No!
Did you fuck a sheep?
Well, I mean, that depends. It's like, what's your damage, little boy?
No. I mean, you know, like if you were like another sheep, would you fuck a sheep?
Oh, if I was another sheep, would I fuck a sheep? Well, in that case, fuck yeah, I would.
We got ourselves a sheep fucker!